stand for the invocation. Good evening. I'm Keith Smith, Associate Vice President for Community and Governmental Affairs. Let us pray. To the same power that created this day, a day that never has been witnessed, I ask that you invoke your presence upon Nash Community College's 2013 graduation ceremony. I ask that you continue to show favor to our policy-making Board of Trustees, our Chief Executive Officer in the form of Dr. William Carver, our supportive and professional administrators, and our second-to-none faculty and staff. Most importantly, I ask that the individuals who are being honored here today with the credentials of associate degrees and/or certificates be lifted to their rightful places as they pursue their endeavors. Additionally, I ask that special favors be extended to the families, friends, and supporters of the graduates, and to this great institution we call Nash Community College. This is my submission to the one who sustains us all. Amen. You may be seated.
Good evening. As many of you, I'm sure, have known since you've been here at Nash Community College, my name is Jordan Justice Stallings, and I serve as the 2012-13 Student Body President and Student Trustee. Tonight, I would just like to share a few words by a favorite author of mine, Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where you go. When Dr. Seuss wrote these words, he spoke an almost truth. Class of 2013, graduating from Nash Community College gives you an advantage of not being on your own. During your time here, you were never left to fend for yourselves. You had the best resources available in the state, the best teachers, the best administration, and the best classmates. As you go forward, you will not be on your own. You will take with you the support of your instructors and your school, your family, and your friends. Take this time as you make your next steps in your journey to reflect on the gifts of which you have been given. Take this time to pat yourselves on the back for a job well done. Celebrate the accomplishments you have made in these last 2 years, and remember those who have made your successes possible. Thank your mothers, your fathers, your classmates, your instructors, your administration, but most importantly, stop and thank yourselves. Without your dreams and plans, none of your successes would have been possible. You were the driving force behind your accomplishments. When you enrolled in Nash Community College, you did it for you, not for mom or dad or your friends or your fish named Susie. You took the steps needed for you to succeed, and for that you should be extremely proud of yourselves. Those who have helped you along the way believed in something they saw in each of you. Take the faith that others have had in you and place that same faith in yourselves as you continue on. When you do, you will never be on your own. You will take with you each person who has believed in you and encouraged you along your way. And they will continue to believe in you as you believe in yourselves. As you go forward, remember Dr. Seuss's words with a minor change. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're not on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where you go.
Thank you, Jordan. Dr. Seuss was mighty smart. Wrote a lot of books. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to welcome you to the 2013 commencement ceremony at Nash Community College. I'm Bill Carver, President, and I'm privileged to be part of this special occasion, the largest graduating class in the history of Nash Community College. Before I introduce the speaker this evening, Dr. Smith, I'd like to thank you for the kind words. I think people have heard me say that before, that you can't start, I think it's a good thing to start an event with kind words. So thank you for that. Jordan, you always do a great job. We're going to miss you. Jordan has been your SGA president for 2 years. Normally it's a year, so we are truly going to miss Jordan. I've had a lot of fun with her, and she's been very pleasant. At this time, I'd like to recognize the Nash Community College Board of Trustees. These individuals serve as the governing body of this institution. They volunteer their time and effort to ensure that Nash Community College is serving the educational needs of the citizens of Nash County and the surrounding area. I'd like to ask the board members to please stand as you're introduced and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all of the board members are introduced and have joined us this evening. They are Board Chair Bill Marshman, Rocky Mount, Mr. Sam Dickens, Vice Chair, Rocky Mount, Mr. Ed Bissett, Spring Hope, Mrs. Catherine Wiggins Fisher, Rocky Mount, Mr. C.E. Sonny Foster, Rocky Mount, Mr. Paul Jaber, Rocky Mount, Mrs. Doris McBride, Nashville, Danny Tyson, Spring Hope, Mr. David Warren, Raleigh, Mrs. Patricia Weeks, Spring Hope. Individuals, thank you for everything that you do for Nash Community College. They volunteer a great deal of time to this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause. Some of you may have noticed that the improvements that we are doing on our campus, that's why they have been spending so much time. And a lot of times it's having to look after me. We have some other special guests with us tonight. We have Lynn Brown, Foundation Board Director. Lynn, if you'll stand up, wave, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, they raise scholarship money for this college and for you, students who have received a lot of that. Dr. Parrott, President Emeritus. Lisa Barnes, County Commissioner. I see we have a couple other Foundation board members and past board members, Sonny and Lee Curran, thank you. Dr. Parrott, as I've always said, when we bring the geraniums out, you know it's a special night. So, and they're really looking nice tonight, aren't they? Graduates, you have reached a milestone. Oh, hold it a minute, another special guest here. Jeff, did you think I was going to leave him out? Ladies and gentlemen, let me embarrass Jeff's family and my wife, Janet. She's here with us tonight. But Jeff's family, Sue, if you'll wave to the crowd for us. Stand up, wave to the crowd, come on. Y'all don't have many opportunities. Young Patrick, Jeff's son, his daughter Liz, who's a Marine Corps officer, and her friend Greg, who's with her tonight, that if you'll wave to the crowd for us, just got out of the Marine Corps and was doing what they have to do over there in harm's way. So thank you for your service. Pat hates it when I get off script, but Pat, I promise to get back on right now. Graduates, you have reached a milestone in your academic career. Obviously, you did not obtain this educational goal without the dedicated and caring support system. I see them all out there in the audience. But you have another one that's sitting beside you here. At this time, I would like the faculty of Nash Community College to please stand. Thank you. The phrase I've been using this year is the dream team. You got them right there. They're the best. Graduates, these individuals helped you along the way with your hard work and made it possible for you to succeed. Remember, this is a total effort, and I now challenge you to build on your accomplishment. So this evening is a rite of passage, and celebrate the honor of your achievement. Students and guests, give them one more round of applause. They are the dream team. I say one, if not the best faculty in the world. Can I say that in the world? That's some nods, thanks. They have worked extremely hard. I'm going to do a little advertising this year because last year we were the 21st fastest growing college in America of colleges our size. It couldn't have been done without these individuals. And they've worked extremely hard this year piloting many projects to make us better. And I think you have seeing the efforts in the last couple of years of what we've been doing here and reinventing ourselves. Thank you for that. It's the true learning that has taken place, as I have also learned along with them. But now for our speaker is Dr. Jeff Harrington, Program Manager in Protective Operations with the United States Secret Service, Presidential Protective Division. Prior to this role, he participated in a DHS fellowship with the RAND Corporation. And ladies and gentlemen, the RAND Corporation doesn't let dummies in there. In Arlington, Virginia. Other positions held by Dr. Harrington include Supervisory Management Program Analyst with the U.S. Secret Service, Vice President Training Education Division for Windsor Continental Corporation, Dean and Adjunct Faculty and Curriculum Developer for Strayer University, Director of Training for Thomas Associates Incorporated, Director of Curriculum and Instruction for the U.S. Marine Corps Training and Education Command, Director in Administration with the White House Liaison Officer with the United States Marine Corps Marine Helicopter Squadron 1, HMX-1. He actually helped be in charge of the helicopter that you see on TV so much. And last but not least, having known Jeff for a long time now, he also was adjunct instructor with Nash Community College once upon a time. So Jeff, thank you for what you have done in sharing your talents with us. Dr. Harrington earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Liberal Arts from the University of State of New York. He has a Master's of Public Administration from the University of Oklahoma, a Master's in Arts and History from Washington College. Dr. Harrington earned a Doctorate in Education, Adult Education Leadership from Nova Southeastern University. If that weren't enough degrees, he's getting ready to complete a Master's in Art of Psychology, Washington College this year. Sue, is he ever at home? Dr. Harrington has published in the areas of adult and continuing ed and is a member of the American Society for Public Administration, American Statistical Association, National Academy of Political Science, National Association of Scholars, American Society for Training and Development, American Association of Adult and Continuing Education, Omicron, Delta Kappa, and Phi Alpha Theta. Dr. Harrington resides in Chestertown, Maryland, with his wife and family. And ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I'd like to say that some of my colleagues have heard me say that once upon a time I was a very poor 8th grade student. And without a teacher, a true teacher who cared about my learning, and Mr. Bob Eason in 9th grade, and can you believe that I might have been a cut up as a student? And I used to drive him crazy, but he never gave up on me and taught me, and I learned that I could be a very good math student. Without Mr. Eason, I would not be here tonight. 3 weeks ago, at the age of 95, Mr. Eason passed away. So I thought I had to pay a little homage to him tonight. I always thought he was kind of this old dude that just didn't, you know, but reading his obituary, Dr. Perry, you find this interesting. He was a Mustang pilot in World War II. And won the Bronze Star as he went behind enemy lines to pick up a fellow officer who had been shot down. And you know, when you read that, it kind of humbles you a little bit that he actually spent time with me trying to teach me algebra, Timmy Tucker, wherever he pounded into my head, and I'm glad to say that. And I also have to tell that students, at times you'll need a team member when you're studying. For those that are going to go on and continue your studies, always get in a study group. I tell students that all the time when I have a chance. If it were not for a study group member and a Marine Corps officer that kicked my butt and made me a better graduate student, Jeff, thank you for being in my study group and whipping me into shape. He landed on the beach and he took control, and I'm a better person for it today. Thanks, Jeff. It does give me, ladies and gentlemen, I'll quit here. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to invite to the podium my good friend, Dr. Jeff Harrington.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Distinguished guests, trustees, President Carver, friends, family, faculty, and class of 2013, good evening. When I was approached to be your guest speaker this evening, I asked my friend Dr. Carver what I should mention to give you some wisdom. Dr. Carver said, "Remember, you're the only thing standing between them and their celebration." So I pressed, what should I speak about? He thought for a minute, and he said about 5 minutes. So my wife Sue is going to give me the sign when 5 minutes is up, all right? Thank you for giving me the opportunity this special day to share some personal thoughts and hopefully provide a little bit of wisdom as you begin your journey, because that's what this is. Commencement, by definition, means the beginning, not the end. So as you begin your professional and personal journeys, I was thinking back to my own experiences and realized we're not that much different from each other. I grew up in upstate New York near the Adirondack Mountains, and when I graduated from high school, my goal was to become a forest ranger. I didn't want to go to school right after high school, so I decided I would enlist in the Marine Corps and then come back home to become a forest ranger. Well, that was over 30 years ago, and during that period of time, I've done a lot of things, but I still have not become a forest ranger. So my first words of wisdom is this: it's okay to change your mind. You can change your career path by continuing with your education, like Janice Oakley or Bandy Cockrell, who both plan to continue their education at North Carolina Wesleyan College, starting this summer with a goal to become, with a goal of working in a crime lab as forensic pathologists. Changing your career path requires a commitment to self-improvement and requires a sacrifice of your time and treasure to improve yourself through formal education, certifications, or experience. Speaking of experience, here's another word of wisdom. Experience requires patience. The only way you gain experience is over the course of time. Why do you think your parents and grandparents are so smart? Sometimes you're not like to admit it, but you know it's true. My experiences in the Marine Corps gave me an opportunity to work with a lot of different people. I was going to say work on a lot of different people, but work with a lot of different people with a lot of different cultures. One thing you may not know about the Marine Corps is that the Marines religiously espouse leadership traits and principles to build their future leaders. There are 11 leadership principles that form the foundation of the Marine Corps. One of those principles, the one that really resonates with me, is know yourself and seek self-improvement. This principle has guided me to become a better person in all facets of my life. It is a principle that drives me to become the best person of which I'm capable of being. Make no mistake, I'm not perfect. None of us are. But this principle reminds me to reflect often on who I am and where I'm heading in life. As I just mentioned, some of you are moving on to other institutions to gain additional certifications, and some of you are going right into the workforce. So here's another word of wisdom for you. No matter where you end up, remember, it's about service. I have found in my 30 years of public service that you rarely achieve job satisfaction when you serve your own needs. I have found that the greatest satisfaction in my professional and personal life is knowing that I've helped someone. In the past few months, we have witnessed some horrible and sad events in this country that really exude the meaning of service. The Sandy Hook Elementary School shootings, the massive chemical explosion in West Texas, and the terrorist bombings in Boston. Local police officers, firemen, and EMTs responded to Sandy Hook within 2 minutes after the first report of an active shooter at the school. And they worked that incident for over an hour before state and federal resources arrived to assist with the crime scene. In West Texas, firefighters responded to a fire at a fertilizer plant. 1 hour after the first responders were on the scene, a massive explosion occurred. When the fire was extinguished and the scene declared safe, it was discovered that over 70% of the fatalities were first responders, firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. In Boston, we have a similar story of medical personnel, social workers, psychologists, and support people that immediately helped the injured, began the crime scene investigation, and helped and continue to help with the first responders cope with issues like post-traumatic stress disorder. A couple of our graduates today, Taylor Neal and Taylor Boyette, both aspired to work with local and county law enforcement. For them, it's about service. When we dial 911, we don't wonder whether or not the person on the other end is competent or has the current certifications required. When we need a police officer, a fireman, dental technician, chef, nurse, we don't wonder if they're qualified. We expect that they're qualified and they can help us. And the reason why we expect that service providers are qualified and prepared is because they've gone through rigorous programs like those here at Nash Community College. I am so impressed with this school. I got to tell you, I walked around today. I'm going off script here, but I walked around today for 2 hours. And I am so impressed with the faculty, the facilities, the students. It is just amazing here. But I would be remiss if I didn't specifically acknowledge the nurses who will have their pinning ceremony following this commencement ceremony. You all have chosen and prepared a vocation that is all about service. You are the unsung heroes of healing. In your careers, I guarantee that you will see the human condition at its very worst and at times at its very best. Let me be the first to say thank you to all of you. Incidentally, the nursing program at Nash Community College celebrates their 45th year of service to the community this year. What an achievement for the faculty and staff. Join me in giving them a round of applause. That's really neat. The last thing I'd like to mention is gratitude. Remember this, you didn't get here by yourself. None of us do. No matter where we aspire to be or finally arrive in our personal and professional lives, there's a group of people who've been there for us. Our families, our friends, our teachers, administrators. Thank them. They will remember that. And by the way, that's your reward for service, a simple thank you. These simple words serve both as an acknowledgement and a validation of what you've done. Know yourself and seek self-improvement. For me, I haven't looked back at the prospect of being a forest ranger because I'm looking forward to the future and where I should apply my talents. It's my hope that each and every one of you will apply this leadership principle and lead rich and fulfilling lives of service to each other and your communities. But let's be honest, you're probably not going to remember me. You're probably not going to remember anything I had to say tonight, and that's okay. I want you to remember 3 words: service, sacrifice, gratitude. You've worked hard, you've sacrificed, and you have succeeded. If you remember anything, remember that feeling of accomplishment as you step off on your journey this commencement day, a day of new beginnings. Congratulations, class of 2013. We are all very proud of you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Occasionally you get to embarrass a friend even more. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard he works for the Secret Service. He does a lot of important things, keeping the president safe. I was in his office at the Eisenhower building, which is very close to the West Wing, and did actually get to go through the West Wing with him. But you heard me say that he collects diplomas, getting ready to finish up his psychology degree. I noticed he was missing one. So, as president of Nash Community College, I am allowed to do honorary degrees. And I thought maybe since he was giving a speech today in our 45th year, I think it is very befitting that he get a diploma along with you guys tonight, Nash Community College. It is honorary. He didn't work as hard as you did.
Good evening. That was bland, wasn't it? Good evening. That's much better, much better. I'm Dr. Trent Moorbutter, the Vice President for Instruction and Chief Academic Officer at Nash Community College, and it's indeed my pleasure to welcome you all here this evening, and even more than that, to introduce our Nash Community College's curriculum faculty department chairs. The chairs have a very unique role on the campus in that they teach, they lead their departments, they advise students, they do all the administration piece, and most of all, they're the ones ensuring that quality instruction, that the A-team faculty that Dr. Carver mentioned is doing everything they can to ensure our college's commitment to your success and graduating all of our students. Please help me. I know we've already thanked the faculty, Dr. Carver, but I'd like to do that again. Please help me in thanking the best faculty in the state and the country. At this time, I will ask each chair to stand when their name is called and remain standing until all their names are called, and we will give them a round of applause as well. Mr. Gary M. Blackburn, Department Chair for Engineering and Manufacturing Technologies. Dr. Tammy Clark, Department Chair for Health Sciences. Dr. Amy P. Harrell, Department Chair for Business Technologies. Ms. Crystalline K. Morgan, Department Chair for Computer Information Technologies. Ms. Virginia K. Stokes, Department Chair for Mathematics and Sciences. Mr. Timmy Tucker, Dean of Transfer Programs and Department Chair for Humanities and Social Sciences. And last but certainly not least, Mr. David Michael Latham, Dean of Instruction and Interim Department Chair for Public and Human Services. Please join me in thanking them for their service to Nash Community College.
President Carver, Dr. Harrington, members of the board, honored guests, family and friends. As Dean of Instruction on behalf of the faculty of Nash Community College, it is my honor and privilege to present the following candidates for graduation. Will the candidates please come forward? Melissa Viverette Alston, Associate in Arts. Samantha Nicole Belty, Associate in Arts. Brenton Lee Bottoms, Associate in Arts, Associate in Science. Ashley Louise Bowen, Associate in Arts with Honors. Julie Marie Bundy, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science. Adam Gregory Bunn, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science. Michaela Dawn Butler, Associate in Arts. Kristen Elizabeth Crocker, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science. Johnson Mose DeBerry, Associate in Arts. Daniki Gerada Fields, Associate in Arts. Patricia Ann Foster, Associate in Arts with Honors. Martrez Devon Gay, Associate in Arts with Honors. Randy Gerard, Associate in Arts with Honors. Anna Anna Godwin, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science with highest honors. Kelsey Lane Godwin, Associate in Arts. Zul Marie Gonzalez, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science, 2013 Outstanding Physical Science Student with honors. Brianka Alexis Gunn, Associate in Arts. Khadija Idri, Associate in Arts. Rodney Allen Jones, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science. Anna Maria Colway, Associate in Arts, 2013 Outstanding Literature Student with honors. Leah McCalla Lancaster, Associate in Arts. Bobby J. Legg, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science, 2012 Outstanding Associate in Science Student, 2012 Outstanding Biological Sciences Student, and 2013 Outstanding Literature Student with honors. Brian Clay Leonard, Associate in Arts with honors. Amy Allen Lintner, Associate in Arts, 2013 Outstanding Teacher Education Graduate with honors. Ayesha Amani Lynch, Associate in Arts. Christina Marie Pierce, Associate in Arts. Lauren Michelle Pope, Associate in Arts. Quentin M. Price, Associate in Arts. Jamie Lee Robbins, Associate in Arts. Ashley Brooks Tosto, Associate in Arts and Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Samantha Yane Trejo, Associate in Arts. Christy L. Wainwright, Associate in Arts. Amber Renee Webb, Associate in Arts with honors. Cynthia Caroline Williams, Associate in Arts with honors. Randall Trey Williams, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science with honors. Tamara Latrice Walker, Associate in Science. Adam Michael Dickens, College Transfer Corps Diploma, 2013 Student Ambassador. Radian Delicia Patterson, College Transfer Corps Diploma. Amanda R. Crisp, Associate in Applied Science and Accounting with honors. Jacqueline Nicole Davis, Associate in Applied Science, Accounting with honors. Samantha Ann Horn, Associate in Applied Science and Accounting. Sylvia Delois Jones, Associate in Applied Science, Accounting with honors. Shirley Ann Lewis, Associate in Applied Science, Accounting. Charlie J. Pippin, Associate in Applied Science and Accounting. Sonia Lynette Scott, Associate in Applied Science and Accounting. Diana Marie Alford, Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Brian Lee Bartholomew, Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration, 2013 Excellence in Business Administration with honors. Jessica Lucas Blunt, Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Angeline Howard Cure, Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Megan Elizabeth Hunsucker, Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration with honors. Melanie Denise Lynch, Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration. Hector Venegas, Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration with honors. Heather Flowers Williams, Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration. Christy Lynn Agee, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts with highest honors. Thomas Bradford Mitchell, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts, and Diploma. Katara Chate Pitts, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts with honors. Allison Allsbrook, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Technology, 2013 Excellence in Culinary Arts with honors. Stephen Michael Daniels, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Technology. Brittany Tacole Edmonds, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Technology. Gregory Deshawn Rogers, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Technology. Mary Helen Seligman, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Technology with honors. Michael Earl Vaughn, Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Technology with certificate. Eric Jamal Whitehead, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Technology. Paul Daniel Tracy, Associate in Applied Science and Hotel and Restaurant Management. Tamika Nicole Hamilton, Diploma, Food Service Technology. Matthew Keith Davis, Associate in Applied Science in Advertising and Graphic Design, 2013 Excellence in Advertising and Graphic Design with honors. Tony B. Drake, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising, and Graphic Design with honors. Sarah M. Israel, Associate in Applied Science and Advertising and Graphic Design with honors. Kirsten Alyssa Morrison, Associate in Applied Science and Advertising and Graphic Design. Kristen Brooke Wood, Associate in Applied Science and Advertising and Graphic Design with honors. Jennifer Lee DiPilato, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration. Regina Sonia Ennis, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration with certificates. Tisha Lynette Johnson, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration with certificates. Lucinda Bolton Jones, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration with certificates. Alicia Ann Mason, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration with certificates. Vincie Jean Mills, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration with certificate. Cassandra May Toller, Associate in Applied Science and Medical Office Administration with certificate. Arthur Corey Jenkins, Associate in Applied Science and Network Technology with certificates, 2013 Excellence in Networking Technology. Lily Pendergrass, Associate in Applied Science and Network Technology with certificates with honors. Stephanie Elizabeth Davis, Associate in Applied Science and Office Administration Technology, 2013 Excellence in Office Administration with honors. Danielle Nicole Watts, Associate in Applied Science and Web Technology. Pamela C. Battle, Certificate in Medical Coding and Billing and Office Administration. Tasha L. Lawrence, Certificate in Medical Coding and Billing. Iris Bonham Patterson, Certificate in Medical Coding and Billing. Michelle Richardson Lee, Certificate in Medical Coding and Billing. Daniel Robert Wren, Associate in Applied Science and Automotive Systems Technology with highest honors. Kimberly Silver, Associate in Applied Science and Computer Engineering Technology with honors. Timothy Darren Stewart, Associate in Applied Science, Electric Lineman Technology with honors. Shannon Earl Alston, Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Electronics Technology with certificates. Joel T. Askew, Associate in Applied Science and Certificate Electrical Electronics Technology, 2013 Outstanding Engineering Student with highest honors. William Ray Barbie, Jr., Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Electronics Technology with certificates with honors. Reed Jefferson Hayslip, Associate in Applied Science with certificates in Electrical Electronics Technology with highest honors. Philip A. Panapinto, Associate in Applied Science, Electrical Electronics Technology with honors. Corey Jermaine Pittman, Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Electronics Technology with honors. Zontre Lamar Thomas, Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Electronics Technology with certificates with highest honors. John Frederick Williams, Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Electronics Technology with honors. Tramil Shaquille Cooper, Associate in Applied Science and Electronics Engineering Technology with certificates. Dennis Williams, Associate in Applied Science and Electronics Engineering Technology. Elisa Howard Knight, Associate in Applied Science and General Occupational Technology. Dua Saleh Ade, Associate in Applied Science, General Occupational Technology. Amanda Bernice Prince, Associate in Applied Science and General Occupational Technology. Joseph John Schaff, Associate in Applied Science, General Occupation Technology. Daniel Ray Cook, Associate in Applied Science and Industrial Systems Technology with certificate. Bobby S. McCaskill, Jr., Associate in Applied Science and Welding Technology with honors. Ethan Dale Sims, Associate in Applied Science, Welding Technology. Timothy Charles German, Certificate in Electrical Electronics Technology, PLC Controls. Hadia Jamal Al-Kobri, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting. Leanne Bailey, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting. Megan Kara Dawes, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting. Cheryl Ann Landon, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting with honors. Amanda Winstead Payton, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting. Damian Rashawn Richardson, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting. Tammy Marie Sauls, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting, 2013 Excellence in Medical Assisting with honors. Julie Dawn Turner, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting and Certificate. Melissa Willoughby, Associate in Applied Science with Diploma in Medical Assisting. Talissa L. Avila, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, 2013 Excellence in Associate Degree Nursing. Courtney Nicole Barber, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Jessica Renee Daniel, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Jessica Ann Evans, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Tony Lynn Finner, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Margaret Massey Gray, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Linda Mae Hicks, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Renee Nicole Lamb, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Melissa Elaine Owens, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Brittany Adams Pierce, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Carrie Taylor Poling, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Crystal Gail Pridgeon, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Latoya Monique Richardson, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Amber Joanne Risky, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Lindsay Lorraine Scott, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Crystal Staten, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Jennifer Lee Walston, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Jennifer Louise Webb, Associate in Applied Science and Nursing. Angel Brandy Alford, Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Brittany Faye Allen, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Jennifer Floyd Hall, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Andrea Jacqueline Kelly, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Kathleen Mary Klinger, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant. Sabrina Sasser Cornegay, Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Christopher Daniel McCraw, Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Thomas Christopher Medlin, Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Daniel Grant Merritt, Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Nicholas Edwin Olson, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Joshua Tyler Sutherland, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant. Jason M. West, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant with honors. Christopher Allen Williams, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant. Connie Marie Williams, Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant. Tommy Mitchell Jr., Certificate Phlebotomy. Molly Elizabeth Taylor, Associate in Applied Science and Cosmetology. Desmond Andrews, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology. Gwendolyn Dancy Blackwell, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Ashley Teresa Charles, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Naomi Marie Cummings, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology. Ashley Best Earp, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology. Holly Renee Gardner, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology and Criminal Justice Technology Latent Evidence. Leslie Wayne Harrell Jr., Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Johnny Douglas Horner Jr., Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology. Rashida A. Knight, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology and Criminal Justice Technology Latent Evidence. Taylor Robert Neal, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Julian Brian Tanner, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology and Criminal Justice Technology Latent Evidence. William McKinley Thorne, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology. Jessica Grace Wright, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology and Criminal Justice Technology Latent Evidence with honors. Candace Lee Batts, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology Latent Evidence. Daphne Bell, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence. Taylor Brooks Boyette, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence with honors. Mandy Jean Cockrell, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence with honors. Janice Adams Oakley, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence with highest honors. Lori Ann Amadiato Parker, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence with honors. Joanna Schaefer, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence, 2013 Outstanding Criminal Justice Student with honors. Bianca L. Williams, Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology, Latent Evidence. Karen Louise Babineau, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate with highest honors. Lakeisha S. Body, Associate in Applied Science with certificates in Early Childhood Education. Alyssa Chantel Brinkley, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate with certificate. LaWanda Burt, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Education with honors. Paris Copeland, Associate in Applied Science with certificates in Early Childhood Associate. Lakeisha E. Sharp Green, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Sabrina Richardson Ingram, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Darlene McLeod Kastner, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate with certificates. Jennifer Owens King, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Arlette Patrice Lynch, Associate in Applied Science with certificates and Early Childhood Associate. Stephanie Nicole Mulrooney, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Rebecca Ann Murphy, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate with certificates, 2013 Outstanding Early Childhood Associate, and 2013 Student Ambassador with honors. Tara Camilla Richardson, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate with certificates. Andrea Nanette Smith, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate with honors. Lindsay Rachel Thomas, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Elizabeth Carson Williamson, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Kayla Joy Wilson, Associate in Applied Science and Early Childhood Associate. Christy Ann Ward, Associate in Applied Science and Emergency Preparedness Technology with honors. Isaac Randolph Bynum, Associate in Applied Science and Human Services Technology. Nicola S. Powell, Associate in Applied Science and Human Services Technology. Gail Maria Schell, Associate in Applied Science, Human Services Technology, 2013 Outstanding Human Services Student with Honors. Kimberly Wright Worley, Associate in Applied Science and Human Services Technology with Honors. Kayana Ruth Matthews, Diploma Cosmetology. Venus K. Andrews, Certificate Cosmetology, 2013 Excellence in Cosmetology Award. Latasha A. Harrison, Certificate in Cosmetology. Charnika Nicole Harvey, Certificate Cosmetology. Gregory Jones Jr., Certificate in Cosmetology. Jaisha Lacal Nicholson, Certificate Cosmetology. Christina Elizabeth Richardson, Certificate in Cosmetology. Miracle U. Matrice Richardson, Certificate Cosmetology. Ebony Monique Strickland, Certificate Cosmetology. Roshana Lynette Terrell, Certificate in Cosmetology. Jalisa Shanique Williams, Certificate in Cosmetology. Cassandra Mitchell, Certificate in School Age Education.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 45th year, as you heard earlier. Graduates, you got a little memento, $2 bill with today stamped on it. Hopefully you'll remember Nash Community College, and I hope that attracts many more dollars to your. Somebody asked me why a $2 bill, because it's better than a $1 bill. You are also, you may not know this, but you've probably seen some trees around campus, and we have fruit trees on campus. You are the class, you're the Red Delicious. There are 3 trees out in the apple orchard named for you, so you're the class of Red Delicious. A wise man once said that education, the roots are a little bitter, but the fruit is sweet. All right? Candidates, please rise. Chairman Marshman, members of the board, these candidates have met the requirements for graduation as determined by the faculty of Nash Community College. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, the Associate in General Education, or Associate in Applied Science degree, diploma, or certificate.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate you on the achievements you have done. Being recommended by the faculty and having completed the requirements for graduation as prescribed by Statute 115D of the General Statutes of the State of North Carolina and by the authority granted to the Nash County College Board of Trustees, I hereby grant the Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science degree, diploma, or certificate to each of you. Congratulations, and you may now turn your tassels.
All right. One more small part. Let us please pray. Love you guys. Let us pray. Please be with these graduates. As Eleanor Roosevelt stated, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Please guide these graduates as they pursue their dreams. Amen, and congratulations, guys.